Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Caitlin if you're new here, and I am so excited to be filming today's video. I know I say that every single time. I'm starting to realize that I probably just move through life very excited about everything. But before we jump into the outfit and what is going on, I'm sure you can tell from the title down below that we're doing a winter accessories haul and clothing haul, a little bit of clothing. I just wanted to say, if you are new here, on this channel we talk about building your dream life and your dream closet. We also talk about all things fashion, beauty, femininity, and overall just living a soft life. If that sounds like a community that you're interested in joining, please go ahead and consider subscribing, and please consider following me over on my Instagram. I have started uploading my holiday content. I am having a beautiful white snowy Christmas in the mountains, and I'm showing off the new pieces in my wardrobe and just giving you tips on how to style things and just overall inspirational Christmas vibes. So if that sounds like that's something that you would want to follow, please go ahead and follow me over there. I've been really thinking a lot lately about how I can add a little bit of extra spice to my wardrobe beyond just the typical clothing and accessories like bags and shoes, because I've been seeing so many girls, so many creators all over social media, Pinterest, Instagram, YouTube, that I really have been enjoying their outfits and their more feminine takes on fashion, but their outfits just seemed different from mine, and I couldn't quite put my finger on what they were doing right and what I was not doing right per se. And I realized that a lot of these girls that have styles that I really would like to emulate really go hard on the accessories, as far as like hair accessories and just extra little details. So jewelry, but specifically hair accessories, are something that I've realized I've really been missing in my wardrobe, but I think it really completes the look. So I did take a look recently on Amazon, because that's where I noticed a lot of people were getting hair accessories that are less expensive, because I didn't know if I was really gonna commit to the hair accessories life. But I found this lovely headband on Amazon. As you can see, it's a little bit of a puffier, like higher up headband, which seems to be sort of the style right now. I will be linking this down below. I also picked up a hair bow that I don't have with me, but I did wear it recently for a photo shoot that I literally did today, so I'll put photos of that hair bow over here. I just really want to start looking for hair accessories that add a lot to your look with like minimal effort. So I am obsessed with this, and I don't know, I think I'm converted to the hair accessories life. It kind of makes me feel like I'm wearing a crown. But anyway, on to the outfit. This is a PJ set from, I believe it's a UK based brand called Nadine Merabi. I could be pronouncing that totally wrong, but if you've been on like the sort of soft life / more feminine side of social media over the last couple of months and maybe even years, these PJ sets have been very popular. I am completely obsessed. I have started switching over some of my older PJs into nicer sets like this. I just feel so beautiful. They are a little bit more expensive. Actually, they're quite expensive. They're $200 a set, which I know before you throw things at the computer is a lot of money for a set of PJs. I also am gonna be wearing this set outside of the house because honestly, it kind of looks like a little suit, and I wish I could wear these all the time. They're incredibly comfortable. I have heard some people say that these feathers really tickle them, but I've had this on for a couple of hours now, and in the beginning it felt kind of funny when it was tickling like my knuckles, because some of the feathers like come down kind of long, so they would like tickle my hands when I was like doing things with my hands. I got used to it, and I don't feel like I am being tickled a lot. One more thing to note about these is I am only 5'4", and these come right down to my ankles. I think you could even get away with wearing these pants if you're a little bit shorter than me. Definitely if you're taller than me, it would be more of a cropped look, but it would still work. But the top comes down to like probably just below my crotch, and there are pockets that are tucked in like right underneath the waistband, which is giving this like a little bit of a bulky look. But if I'm gonna be honest, like this is a piece that you have to steam anyway, and they're PJs. They're not meant to look like perfectly tailored or anything like that, so it doesn't really bother me that you can kind of see like the bulkiness of the pockets, if you know what I'm talking about. Maybe you're not someone who likes to tuck things in, so that's always an option too. You don't have to tuck it in. I just love having a little bit of a waist definition moment going on in my outfits, so I will be tucking these in. And where the pockets sort of start is like right here. I don't know if you can see that on the camera. I like to pull my little tucked in tops out a little bit anyway, so you can't see them. But if your torso is longer than mine, it could be kind of an interesting look. I don't know. So I would definitely, if you're interested in these PJs, get a pair to try them out. Worst comes to worst, they're just really comfortable and cute, and they make you feel fabulous at all times. And best case scenario, you wear them literally outside the house like I'm planning on. So I'm so excited for these. I realized that I only have 2 other clothing pieces that I picked up this winter because I'm really happy with my winter wardrobe, which is a really great feeling. If you're curious as to how I sort of got what I consider to be like my dream closet, I will link that video up above. It's a video that I wish was more popular on my channel because it's one of my favorite videos that I've ever made. I am a huge believer in buying fewer items at a higher quality or that will fit really well in your wardrobe. So if that's interesting to you, watch that video. So anyways, I am completely obsessed with And Other Stories sweaters. They are a little bit more on the pricey side. They're between typically like $60 to $100, but this year is the first year that I really started getting into And Other Stories products in general, and something about the quality of their sweaters is so high. I wear this one a lot to work. I've already worn it a couple of times, and you will see me wearing this sweater. I'm gonna film some try-on clips showing the accessories that I got, so just hold on. You'll see this on me. It's just very flattering. I believe it's like a recycled wool blend or something like that. Something I really appreciate about And Other Stories is they do have more environmentally friendly options as far as like fabrications, and overall it just really is the perfect red winter sweater for me. So I will be linking this exact one down below. It is just so flattering, so cute, so comfortable. If you're feeling a little bloated, it kind of hides that. If you're not feeling like the best version of yourself, you put on the sweater and you just feel like $1,000,000. And I know a red sweater, a plain red sweater might seem kind of boring, but I really do think that it's a necessity for the holidays. So if you have not picked up your perfect red sweater or any color of sweater and you want to invest in something that will last you for years and years to come, please go check out And Other Stories. Again, it will be linked down below. The next and final clothing piece that I'm going to be talking about are these jeans from Abercrombie. I spent a good chunk of time in my fall haul video. Please just go watch that video. There's some really amazing items in that video, all about how I have started buying Abercrombie jeans this year, and I will not be looking back for the foreseeable future. In the last video, I talked all about their high-waisted 90s straight leg jeans that I truly am just totally and completely obsessed with. I have never had a style of jeans fit me so well, and I realized as I was sort of pulling out my winter clothes for this season that I don't have a pair of jeans that I like that fit with my winter wardrobe. My winter wardrobe, aside from December when I go really hard on the red, is honestly mostly like black and white and just very neutral colors. And I don't know, I don't always like the look of blue denim with those tones, so I decided to pick up a pair of washed black jeans. So as I'm sure you can probably tell, they're not like purely black jeans. This is not the 90s high-waisted style. This is actually the mom high-rise, so these are the mom jeans, and I did get them in the cropped version. So I guess this is a 25-inch inseam if I'm reading this correctly, because like I mentioned before, I am 5'4". So while I don't think this style is nearly as perfect and flattering and wonderful as the 90s high-rise straight that I'm so obsessed with, I still really like these. I'm so glad I got them. They're not as tight and really compressed on the high-rise portion as the other jeans are, which I don't find uncomfortable. I actually really like it. It makes me feel really confident. It makes me feel kind of sucked in but not uncomfortable. These are not as tight, but that's actually probably a good thing because I can tuck sweaters and layer, you know, layers underneath these a lot more easily. I was starting to notice that those really tiny high-waisted or high-rise 90s jeans were getting kind of uncomfortable to tuck like big bulky items of clothing into. So I am so happy with these. I also like the fact that they are a little bit more cropped because they show off boots better than like a pair of jeans that goes down to my ankles. So huge win on these. Again, if you haven't already, this is your sign to go to the Abercrombie website and pick something out. Okay, so now we are on to the portion of this video that you have probably been looking forward to the most, and that is the accessories portion. Sometimes something that I struggle with is when you really have to layer up for warmth to feel comfortable when you leave the house and not just die. You have to kind of find other ways to make your outfits really pop and look really good. And so I realized that winter accessories are something that I need to level up, because if you have a really great pair of kind of unique, interesting, or just stylish boots and a really cool bag, and even if you're layered in like a full coat and no one can see your outfit, you still look so cool because the accessories are doing the work for you. That's pretty smart, right? Okay, so let's get on to the accessories, because I actually have 5 new pieces to show you. These sock boots are from a brand called Vivaia. They reached out to me right before I took my really long social media hiatus to work with them, and it just didn't end up working out. Link that video up above. I got a divorce. Ugh. Anyway, so during that time of my life, I was not working with any companies, and then I kind of rediscovered them through other social media influencers who have been reached out to, and I've been working with them since. Kind of sad I missed that opportunity. Vivaia, if you're watching, I'd love to work with you again. I bought these with my own money, and I hope they're showing up okay on the camera, but basically they are a very, very fitted pair of stretchy sort of sock boots, and I have worn these a couple times already, so if there's little bits of like fuzz on them, that's what that's about. These are not fresh out of the box, and even though they don't look like much in my hand, I wear these all the time now. Like, ever since I got them, I first put them on, they are incredibly comfortable. One thing I will say, I live in a very snowy place. They are made out of cloth, so they're not gonna protect your feet from the elements. Like, if you live somewhere where it's rainy or snowy, like, I would not step into feet of snow with these on, because then it would just soak through to my skin. But that's not the point. These were never advertised as being snow boots, but they just provide a really, really like streamlined look to your legs. Like I said, they're incredibly comfortable. The little heel gives them a little bit of attitude. I've worn these to work many times and gotten a lot of compliments on them. They're just a chic, easy, like streamlined boot that looks really, really good with tights. And if you're not sold on these boots, you're still a little bit unsure, I would recommend going onto the Vivaia website. They have a fabulous pair of over-the-knee boots in this same material, which I'm very intrigued by because they just hug your legs so well. I know these hug my legs so well, and I have very skinny ankles and calves, and so I'm really intrigued. I think I'm gonna honestly end up picking up some of their over-the-knee boots. These are incredibly high quality. They're also sustainably made, I believe. If you're looking for a pair of comfy winter boots and you kind of like the sock style, please go check out the Vivaia website. Now, to pair with those boots, I have this baby. Yes, this is the tote bag by Marc Jacobs, and I know there's a few mixed opinions about this. Some people think that they're very, very overhyped, but here is why I picked this up, and here is why I love this bag so, so much. So I, like I mentioned before, really wanted to spice up my winter accessories, and I was trying to think about, you know, what is something that's really missing from my wardrobe, and that would be shearling accessories. I love the look of bags that have like little faux fur finishes, and just, I think it looks very cozy and wintry, but I haven't really found a winter themed or a winter toned bag that I like that's shearling for my wardrobe. So I know there's a lot of shearling bags out there that are brown with white trim. I love those so much. I will definitely be adding one of those bags to my fall accessories. My fall clothes are the ones that are very warm toned. As soon as it hits winter, like I said, I'm all black and white, except for Christmas. And I also didn't like the shearling bags that were black with white fur. Something about it just looked really tacky to me. Even the very, very expensive luxury designers, it just, I don't know, it looked kind of tacky to me. And so I love this bag. I have had my eye on getting a Marc Jacobs The Tote, as I'm sure you can see. It says the tote bag. I've had my eye on getting one of these bags for a very long time, and they do make a lot of versions of this bag in all different sizes, but they especially make versions that are more spring and summery, obviously because it's a tote bag. That's kind of a more spring summer style. But as soon as I saw this on their website, I was just browsing it, I was like, that's it. That's my winter shearling bag, and I cannot get enough of this bag. I have already gotten so much wear out of it. It's awesome because it fits a lot in it, and it has a crossbody strap that I think is kind of how I'm planning on wearing it for the most part, is with the crossbody, because it's winter time. I don't really want to have my hands out and carrying this. I also just like being a hands-free person most of the time. If you are considering getting a Marc Jacobs The Tote bag, please do. It's absolutely worth the money. It is incredibly high quality. It came beautifully packaged, and honestly, I just can't say enough good things about this bag. Totally worth the price, which is less expensive than most other designer bags anyway. I think it was like a couple $100, and I can see myself wearing this for years and years to come. I just think that this bag, in any color, any size, as long as it's something that will fit well in your wardrobe and work well with your style, this is gonna be something that you are so grateful that you bought. So I would highly, 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 if you can't tell, highly recommend this bag. By the way, if you're looking at my shoes and things and you don't recognize recognize these. These are some Chloe boots, and this is a Prada re-edition 2005. I do have videos for both of these when I added them to my collection a couple years ago, so I'll link those up above, more information on these. The next two accessories are from Coach, and I did talk about Coach in my fall haul video because I have recently become a Coach fanatic. I think that they make incredible quality pieces for much less expensive than what you would get, you know, higher end designers for, because at this point, high end bags are not really worth it in my opinion. Did a video about that, we'll link it up above. I was looking for winter accessories, or accessories that would really fit into my winter wardrobe, and wasn't really loving high end designer bags. It kind of feels like lately they're very boring designed for a lot of money, and so I loved my Coach bag that I bought in the fall so much, like my little duffel bag, mini duffel bag. But I was browsing their website, and I was actually on the Coach outlet site, so that's even less expensive than just the regular Coach site, and I found these babies, and these are so my style. I think that they're classic. They're something that would fit in my wardrobe for years and years and years to come, and they are incredibly comfortable. I've already worn them, just like every other piece in this haul video. I believe I got these on sale because Coach Outlet is constantly having sales on items that are already at a discount from what they were when they were on the Coach site. I think that these are just so beautiful. To me, they're kind of reminiscent of boots that other designers have done in the past, where it's like the whole leather sole and then a stretchy fabric that has like the logo and then these two stripes. Do you know what I mean? I feel like that's a boot style that's been very popular in the upper echelon luxury community over the last couple of years, but I just don't feel like shelling out thousands of dollars for them. But these were a couple hundred. I think they were honestly less than $200, and I cannot wait to just wear these for years and years and years. So I saw these boots, and if you don't know, I am someone who likes to have a matching set of boots and a bag. I know some people consider that old-fashioned, but I personally consider it very elegant. So I was like, okay, I found these amazing boots. Is there a bag that has that same, you know, black and gray Coach pattern on it? I'm obsessed with this bag. So this, I believe it's the tabby style, which is like the wider shoulder bag with the flap on it. If you are new here, or if you're not new here, I do live in Montana, and Coach does do some more Western themed accessories. I do believe that they have like an American leather sort of Western heritage to them. So if I was still living in LA, maybe I wouldn't be as obsessed with this bag, because something about it just feels Western to me. I don't know if it's the studs or this Coach logo right here, but I cannot get over this bag. It is really truly the perfect shoulder bag. I've wanted a Coach shoulder bag for so long because I really just think, again, Coach makes beautiful quality bags. I love shoulder bags. I love everything about this bag. It fits everything. It also comes with a crossbody strap, which I don't ever really plan on using. Something about this bag style just for me doesn't really work being worn crossbody. I don't know if it's because it's so wide, or I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. Like, I feel like a Chanel classic flap would look fine crossbody, but something about this bag just doesn't work, which is fine because I got it with the intention of using it as a shoulder bag. If this has not convinced you to check out the Coach and the Coach Outlet website, I do not know what will. I could not recommend Coach bags enough. Just look at it. And finally, the last piece that I'm going to talk about is this, another Coach bag. And if you have been anywhere on fashion social media, especially over the last spring and summer, the Chanel heart bag that I'll put a photo of here on the side has been blowing up, and the girly girl in me, the high fashion luxury lover in me, saw that bag and immediately was like dream bag, heart eyes, oh my gosh, just perfect, amazing, wonderful, fabulous, just so stunning. Then I thought about it more, and I thought about it, and I thought about it, and I really studied the bag, which wasn't hard to do because everyone that's a luxury influencer was posting about it on social media. So I was looking at this bag, and honestly, the more I looked at it, the more I actually didn't love it, because something about the way that Chanel has done the rectangle, like little flap pouch pocket, that's the word, just doesn't flow with the rest of the bag to me. And I know that's like a heritage thing. Obviously, it's like a tribute to the fact that a lot of their bags have little flaps on them. Classic flap, jumbo flap, mini flap, I don't even know if that's a type of bag. I understand why they made that decision, but something about it just looks off to me because you have this heart silhouette and then you have this like rectangle right in the middle that just kind of like breaks it up and just doesn't look very good. But I still love the idea of a heart bag, so I began searching for a heart bag, and obviously I also took a good hard look at the Vivienne Westwood heart bags and the Kate Spade heart bags, which I'm not denying are so cute. Totally obsessed, but something about them, I had a feeling that in the future I would regret getting one of those because they would seem kind of juvenile, because oftentimes they're in colors. And I've mentioned this before, but a huge priority for me on this channel is to buy pieces with longevity in mind. And so as I was going through my searching for the perfect black heart bag, I found this one from Coach. And I don't know if this is a recent release from Coach, because I'm serious, I was searching for a heart bag for weeks and all of a sudden out of the blue this one just pops up. So I do not know this. I'm pretty sure this is a recent release from Coach. They also make a smaller one, but to me that just didn't feel worth it because I already can't fit my wallet in this one, which is fine. I don't need my wallet all the time. It does fit my phone, but I just can never bring myself to buy a bag that doesn't fit my phone in it. I'm not someone who really just always wants to have my phone in my hand. That just I don't know, I just don't like that look. It's annoying. So this bag is the answer to all my problems. The only thing I'll say about it, which is probably the case for all heart bags, is that the zipper sticks a little in the middle here just because of the way that it's shaped. And I have seen people say that about the Chanel bags as well, but this bag to me is honestly cuter than the Chanel because it doesn't get broken up by that pocket in the middle. I love that it's still a quilted style. I love that there's the subtle little Coach C up top, and it just is the perfect solution to my heart bag dilemma. I've already worn this a few times and it makes me so happy. It really makes me so happy. I think that it's cute and feminine, but again, when you're wearing it with an all black outfit, it's that little pop of like something playful that makes people, if they see it, be like, oh, I love your bag, right? Not that we're living for the compliments of others. We need to be feeling beautiful and fashionable in here. But anyway, I just think that if you were also on the look for a perfect dupe for the Chanel heart bag, this is the one. It is just perfection. It's very high quality, as are all of the other Coach pieces that I've talked about. I'm not gonna lie to you and say it's necessarily like incredibly expensive designer quality. It's not Hermes quality, but for what it is, I probably honestly was never gonna shell out thousands of dollars on a heart-shaped bag anyway, in the off chance that I don't love it in a couple of years. So paying a couple $100s for this one was just the perfect solution. Okay guys, that brings us to the end of this video. I have just had such a fun time filming it, so I really hope you enjoyed watching it. If you have any thoughts on the pieces that I showed you, please let me know down below. Let me know if you're considering getting any of these pieces. If you have anything to add about any of the brands or designers that I've been talking about, or even about, you know, luxury bags in general, anything like that, just let me know. I love talking to you guys down in the comments and over on my Instagram at Mahina. A lot of you guys message me on there. I feel like that's where we do a lot of our talking, just like, hey, what's up? How's life? If you want to join my little community here on YouTube, where again we talk about all things fashion, beauty, femininity, and overall just living a soft, luxurious life at any budget, please go ahead and subscribe down below. I would love to see you back here for the next video. And that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you have a great day or night wherever you are, and I'll see you on the next video.